Two broken hearts can sound like love when you're not listening closely. They didn't meet at their best. They didn't meet whole. They met in the middle of loss. One was grieving something that could never be replaced. A person, a future, a version of the life that ended without permission. The other was mourning someone who's still alive, but just gone. Learning how to wake up without the voice they used to reach for. Learning how to sit in silence that felt so loud. Their conversation skipped the surface. There was no small talk, no pretending, only truth spoken in low voices and late hours. They talked about the things most people avoid: fear, loneliness, the ache that follows you into quiet rooms. They sat in pain together, held space without rushing answers, shared silence without needing to feel it. And slowly, they became each other's lifeline. Because when grief is heavy, comfort feels sacred. And when the heartbreak is fresh, attention feels healing. So the bond deepens fast, faster than either of them expected, because pain accelerates intimacy. Walls come down quicker when you're already broken open. Vulnerability feels natural when there's nothing left to protect. But what forms isn't rooted in stability, it's rooted in survival. One person is trying to survive the absence of someone they loved, the sudden emptiness, the unanswered messages, the memories that still feel close. The other is trying to survive the permanent of loss, the knowing that no amount of time or love can bring back what was taken. And the relationship quietly becomes a bridge, a place to stand while the ground beneath them is still shaking. Not a destination, not a foundation, just something to hold on to while the storm passes. At first, it feels like fate, like timing, like something meaningful was meant to come out of this pain. Then healing begins, slowly, unevenly. One starts to find moments in peace, the other still learning how to breathe. The balance shifts. The bond feels strained, confusing, fragile. Not because the connection wasn't real, not because anyone lied, but because it was built in a season of breaking, not becoming. Some people come into our lives to help us through the night, to sit with us in the dark, to remind us we're not alone, but they're not meant to stay for the morning. And realizing that isn't failure, it's clarity, it's growth, it's honoring a season for what it was. Have you ever mistaken comfort for love while you're hurting? Or met someone in a grief who felt like everything until healing changed? If this resonated, tell me what part spoke to you. You're not alone, and your story might help someone else listening.